Good evening, party people. Take 4. It's going to be Mercury retrograde. Everything just is not flowing in the way that it should be, which is quite surprising, really. Just going to rewind 2 days. I posted a healing read here on YouTube, as I was guided to do so, and the energy flowing through was quite something. However, the moment I pressed stop on record and put the decks away, I had this overwhelming sense of energy rush through me. A message from the ancients and the spirit guides to say, that was a lovely reading, but we need you to get our ancient message across. We want you to use these specific decks, and we need to tell the collective now and guide them as to how best to serve themselves at this troubled time in the world. So I didn't want to rush it, as it would be extremely disrespectful and it wouldn't have conveyed the correct message. So for a couple of days I've meditated on it, I've thought about it, I've rolled it around in my head. I have deliberately kept away from the media as not to cross energies or be influenced in any way. I think it's generally a good idea anyway to keep away from media. And I have spent my time here in my sacred happy place with the 3 good energies that reside with me, my kids. I have meditated over sage. I've meditated over Palo Santo and incense and fire flame also. I've spoken to the universe, I've spoken to the stars, and I have gone within, and the message I'm getting is we are entering a new phase, a new world. You are, most of you may be aware of the impending age of Aquarius coming. There are many videos detailing that, and I have watched a few to get an objective idea on them. Some of them are quite sensationalist. They are, I think, panic-inducing, if I'm brutally honest. Some of them are just okay, not even a language. Some of them make a lot of sense because they're scientific and they give you the good facts. Basically, we're not just going into a new age, we are completing a 200-year cycle as well. So this is a fresh new world. A brave new world. It's a reference to Aldous Huxley there. But we are entering an age where we need to be prepared. We are being guided, protected and loved by our ancestors, spirits, guides and angels. And they have asked that I pull a few cards this evening to convey this message. So without further ado, I'm going to do that. The decks that I will be using this evening are the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. Super lad. I own many of his books. I've got another one of his decks as well. Follow him on Insta. Check him out. He's really quite something special. And he has, he's produced a very good deck. Now, on shuffling this deck with the cleanse, Kyle Gray's deck, I was going to do the shuffle on camera, but as I did it, 3 cards flew across the living room. And these are the 3 cards that came. When I took a look at them, I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to take those and we're going to expand on those. So once I've done Kyle Gray's deck, there's a few others that I'm going to go through with you. They are the Earth Warriors Oracle by Alana Fairchild and Beyond Lemuria by Izzy. Okay, and then I will finish it off with 1 card from Mystical Wisdom to send us on our way. So going through the Angels and Ancestors guide, the first card that came out to me was Snake, Shed Old Skin. Okay. If you take a look at this card, there's a disc. Okay. We are completing a cycle. We all have different paths. We all have different ideas of how things are supposed to work. But the green in this card denotes heart chakra. Okay. We are moving into a new age where we need to be much more in touch with our inner love and our unconditional love, our soul's purpose. We certainly need to be kinder to each other. And we all really need to learn unconditional love, as the universe operates on love. There has been for too long lots of materialism, lots of trying to get one over on people, personal gain. There's been an awful lot of negative energy in this planet, and the ancestors are shaking their heads in just disbelief. The earth was built on love. The universe operates on love. We really do need to feel the love here, guys. The shedding of old skin also goes to, again, tying in with love, is old habits, shedding skin, breaking generational curses, going well within here, and looking at what you've always done, the outcome to that, how you feel about that, and how you want to change that. Okay, growth isn't nice. Growth isn't cups of tea and fluffy biscuits in the morning and a pat on the back to ask you if you're all right. Growth is painful. Growth is terrifying. It's messy, and it can be quite deceptive sometimes. You think you're all right, you think you're on your way, really on your way, and you get pulled back. And the fall can be quite spectacular sometimes. And, you know, it's cruel, and you rally and you try and make sense of this. But growth is growth. But you understand that once you get through this perceived setback, there is actually an energetic shift. And that you, although you may go a couple of steps forward in your journey again and then be nudged back slightly, it's never as bad as the first deepest fall. So it is all progressed. I think sometimes just being pulled back slightly is just a reassurance. It's like, come on, we need to make sure that you learn this stage of the lesson. It's a shedding old skins. The following card that came out after this one was the Spirit Fox. Okay. A lot of people look on foxes as sly and cunning. And this says, trust your talents in changing times. Now, there are, true, a lot of sly, cunning energies out there. And some might say there's a lot of sly, cunning energy at work at the moment. Some may not say that. However, this fox is also a survivor. We are survivors. Okay? This fox also has feathers, different feathers. Okay? Different skills. Okay? There is more than one way of doing things. This is a time, guys, to be resourceful. Okay? This is a time where what you thought you always trusted and what you thought was always a guarantor and a constant is now not. Okay? You have to trust your instincts on the fly. So trust your talents in changing times. Look within. Explore what you thought probably wasn't relevant before. Because as this world comes into a completely different cycle, what you thought was insignificant could now be more significant than ever. Okay? Believe your hype. We are all excellent in our own ways. And this world seems to have gone mad and crazy. And I think it probably has to a degree. But with madness comes brilliance as well. Okay? So, trust your talents. If you are shedding your old skin, these are going to be exposed. Okay? Do not fear this. Do not worry about other judgment. Believe in yourself. As you've gone within and you've broken old patterns, you have strengthened your resolve. Okay? The little times that you've been pulled back and then you've stepped forward again, you've got stronger and stronger and stronger and more resourceful. More of a survivor like the fox. Okay? These are all trophies of his new skills. Our new skills. We need to look within, trust our primal side, and know what we would need to do to survive. Going on from this, it's the Shield Maiden. It says, make plans and focus. Look at her. She looks a bit pissed off actually, doesn't she? And she also looks quite defensive. However, she is very firm, very confident. Okay? She's gone through this. She's looked at her talents and now she's ready. She's ready for battle. We don't know what to expect. We don't know what's going to happen. But what we do know is this is a changing world. And this is probably the end of the world as we know it. In her hand is a sword. Now, in other videos, I've talked about the three-pronged sword being ego, pride, and fear. Okay? Normally the first one we pick up when we are in defensive mode. We pick up this sword, ego, pride, and fear, and we gallop forward with it to protect ourselves. However, what's going to protect her more? I would say it was the sword, the shield, I beg your pardon. The shield, which is her intuition, which is her self-belief, okay? If you go back here, where we're shedding skin, okay, there are 2 cycles, yeah? This is to shed your skin. Open yourself up, raw, look at yourself for what you are, own your truth, really own your truth. This is probably not going to be what you want to hear, and probably not what makes you comfortable, but your truth is your truth. Without your truth, you're going to be wheel spinning in treacle, my friend. You're not going to go anywhere. So her shield is her truth. Her shield is her intuition. Her shield is the cycle, like the shedding of the old skin. That is her best defense, okay? As she trusts her own talents. You see, the shield is the same colour as the fox, okay? And it's just like this cycle. In this changing world, we need to lay ourselves bare, because the first person that we need to face in this world is ourselves. Once we've owned our truth, and we've laid ourselves bare, and we've accepted that, then we can make plans and focus, because we're going to need to focus. Okay. On from that, we have the Earth Warriors deck. So the following message that the Earth Warriors deck would have for us. I would say, guardians, angels, spirits, guides, I call upon you now, please, to wrap us and protect us in your guiding, white, healing, protective light. And give me a message, please, for the collective that I need to know. Thank you very much. Okay. I've got 2. Wow. Okay. Just give me a moment, please. The first one I've got is Panthera, number 30, for those of you that like numbers. It says the precious and rare. Wow. Wow. Okay. The precious and rare. Look what is in the centre of that card. It's a butterfly. It's transformation. Underneath that, okay, is a panther, which is strength, okay, which is endurance. The butterfly is transformation, okay. You've got here a cycle. You've got behind her a cycle. You've got up here a cycle. You've got the firm mountain, the strength, the belief, the trust in your own truth and strength. This just reaffirms, okay, that although you will be laid bare, and this may not completely sit comfortable with you and be absolutely terrifying, your truth is your truth, okay? You need to own your truth. This is what is going to give you panther spirit, aid your transformation, keep you beautiful inside and out, and your energy pure, okay? You have the fiery passion and the earth grounding, to have your feet firmly on the ground, strong in your conviction, okay? And to know that you are completely ready for this. What came out next to it was Lolo, number 16, stand in the light, okay? 16, 1 and 6, 7, for those of you that are interested in numbers. What have we got again? We've got another butterfly, transformation, a disc. We're closing out a cycle party, people. Okay, but before you go closing out any cycles, with confidence, okay, passion, transformation, strength and grounding, before you do that, you have got to close out the cycle, which is owning your truth, which is shedding your skin. There's no way around it. You can't duck under it. You can't hop over it. There's no good sidestepping it. There's no good calling yourself spiritual and burning incense for a couple of days and thinking you got it licked, because you haven't. You really need to meditate, go within, get creative, journal, talk to yourself in the kitchen for as often as you feel that you need to. It will bring you answers, I absolutely promise you, because to do this, you must own your truth and trust your hidden talents. like the survival fox here. Okay, because you are surrounded by cunning energy on this planet right now. So we need to make sure that we make plans and we focus. We are warriors. Look at these two ladies here, both together. This is not gender specific, but they are firm. They are warriors. That panther-like spirit and the transformation and the shield of truth and intuition. Okay, war paint on. We are at war. We're having a spiritual war at the moment on this planet, and we need to be best prepared for it. And you know what's going to win this war? Truth, conviction, determination, and love. And then through this, we will be transforming. Again, groundedness here, okay? Groundedness, transformation, passion, light. A new cycle is beginning. This is absolutely wonderful energy. This seems like scary times. Do not be scared. Do not be scared. Do not believe everything you're told and everything you see. Go within, own your truth, make up your own mind, okay? Listen to your own influences. Trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. What I would say though is, don't share everything with everyone, okay? If you share everything with everyone immediately, okay, the energy can be tainted sometimes, and then you can doubt yourself. You have intuition, okay, and it comes to you. Do what the fox does in daylight, okay? Not commonly seen in daylight, but you know they're there, aren't they? Keep yourself to yourself. Own your truth. Watch and listen with your eyes, your ears, your heart and your intuition. You can make up your own mind and go within, and then whilst you're quietly doing that, you are transforming, okay? It's a jungle out there. On from this, I'm going to pull you cards from Beyond Lemuria, okay? Guardians, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, ancient ones, you've been most wonderful so far. Thank you. I would ask that you continue to wrap and protect us with your ancient white light for protection, healing and love. I would ask most kindly, please, that you continue to give us the message to the collective to prepare themselves. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Energies are flowing wonderfully now, aren't they? Now we've opened up. We're speaking. Wow. Okay, fantastic. The next one that we have here from the Beyond Lemuria is balanced forces. You are protected angelically. There's another cycle here again. We are products of the universe. The universe has our back. The universe has all of us. You see this lady here, or this being here. We are products of stars. And again, butterfly wings, transformation, healing hands, passion, fire, burning. She's watching. She's looking directly, okay? She's connecting to source. Trust your intuition, okay? Your intuition is coming through your crown chakra, okay? In those moments where you're asleep and you're half asleep and you're half awake and you get the oddest sounds or you get the oddest images, trust them. Sometimes I leap up halfway in that and write it down in a diary, and the next morning it looks like gobbledygook, but I understand what it means because, it goes in and it goes out, but it's really important that you get it down. This lady or this being here is showing us our world is in a transformative state. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Look, can you see? Wings, wings, wings. Okay. There's fire, there's cycles here, there's new cycles here, there's new cycles here, there's new cycles here, there's a new cycle in your trust and intuition sword, okay? And the very first card that was pulled out in the snake as well. But you absolutely must be a survivor, yes, and use the talents that you have. Don't worry about what people tell you, whether they're useless or not. That's not up to them or qualified for them to say so. That's you, your intuition, and that's your gig, okay? Next to this beautiful Balanced Forces card came Sacral Chakra, core of creation. And again, we have wings from the angelic realm, cycles, connecting to source. This is a new cycle. This is passion. This is fire. This is burning. This is solidity. This is the dawn of a new creation. Okay? You must have passion and conviction in your own truth. This is not going to be comfortable. But once you've got through this, I absolutely promise you, This age of Aquarius will serve you to your very, very best purpose. This brand new world is something to be excited about, not feared. Okay, I promise you this. Okay, fear feeds dark energies. And we're not allowed to feed dark energies, are we? We are here for love and light. We are here to serve the universe, and we are here to serve ourselves and love one another. Okay. Just to recap on that, own your truth. Know your growth. Just because it feels bad doesn't mean it is bad. This is all part of the transformation process. Okay? All part of the transition. Okay? Chrysalists, when they're going through, they're gunky, aren't they? They're pussy. Sometimes they just downright horrible looking, and then they break out and their shell comes off and they turn into the most beautiful butterfly. And the transformation, okay? You've got to own your truth to get this transformation. And then you can stand strong. Okay. Mystical wisdom. Let's tie this off because we're now into 21 minutes. Guys, stay strong, okay? Fear raises cortisol levels, okay? Cortisol is your stress hormone. Thank you very much, Spirit, okay? Fear raises cortisol levels. Cortisol lowers your immune system, okay? If you live in fear, you're opening yourself up to everything that you're being scaremongered about. Please stay positive, okay? The mystical wisdom has given me go with the flow. Let things happen, okay? She's looking at the moon. Again, another cycle, okay? It looks cloudy now. It looks scary now. Okay, look at her. She's standing there. She's looking up at the divine. She's going with the flow. She's letting the elements take her because she's got trust and confidence in herself because she's learnt to own her truth. Okay. Keep your wits about you, guys. Okay. Yes, we must keep in certain touch of the media for certain things, to live within the law, any dangers that we may be in as well. But I would just gently advise not looking at sensationalist posts on social media so much, any social media platforms, because people do like to fearmonger. And again, that raises cortisol levels, which in turn lowers your immune system and also clouds your intuition. The only way you're going to get your intuition to work effectively for you, which is your soul's compass. Spirit has given me another card. Okay, so I shall read that in a moment. The only way that you're going to get everything to work for you in the way that it should, aligned in the way that it should, is to own your truth. Okay, is to own your truth. Walk forward with confidence, conviction, peace and love. And the way to trust your intuition, which is the soul's compass, okay, is to know yourself. Know you're all right. Don't doubt yourself, but do this with kindness and love, okay? Your soul's compass is never wrong. It will never tell you everything that you want all the time. Most often you disagree all the time, but it's always right. You need to put your pride, ego and fear sword down and pick up your intuition and your knowing shield. It will serve you. The universe has equipped you with this spiritual shield to carry you through because the universe loves you and wants the very best for its own creation. Okay, know this. Money. Find a way to abundance. You can get through this. Keep yourself well. Trust your other talents. The talents that you didn't think were any use before all this craziness started. Once you look at the other talents that you taste, that you have, you thought maybe people have told you weren't any good or anything like that, they're going to be quite lucrative for you. Okay? What you thought wasn't worth anything, nobody wanted, give it a go. You want to do some painting? Try and sell it? Go for it. YouTube channel? Go for it. What can you use? TikTok channel? Go for it. What can you lose? Facebook page? Be my guest. Okay. Tarot card readings in the street? Polishing boots with spiritual wisdom as you go? Whatever vibes with you, my friends, you do it. Now is the time to be brave. Because if you sit and stagnate, live in fear, guess what? You going down the plug hole of media, tabloid and all these other sensationalists. We haven't got time to sit around, boys and girls. We need to get up, get moving, grab our intuition shield, stand firm in our conviction and get ready to grow our transformation wings. On this, I have to say, thank you so much if you are still here and still listening. But I feel that the message is very passionate. It's very simple but very complex all at the very same time. So, hold your faith. Own your truth. Feel it to heal it. Ain't going to be nice. It's going to be messy. But trust me, once you get the other side of that storm, that rainbow is going to be the brightest, most beautiful thing we ever did see. Know that you're loved. Know the universe has got your back, but you've got to fight for what you need. And once you do, you can live and enjoy the abundance for all eternity to come. And on that note, I wish you every success. Love and light, guys. Peace out.